All the media outlets, all the sponsors. This is a really cool thing that's being done here in Richmond. I really like how Richmond covers high school football, and it's wonderful to be here. I want to introduce the three young men that are sitting to my left. Ryan Dillman, the story of Gabe Henderson was talked about earlier today. We renamed our end of season top honor in the off season after Gabe Henderson. And he was the first junior award winner in my 4 years at Deep Run, going on 5. The first junior to win that award instead of a senior. In the middle there is Bobby Nodar. He is a returning captain. He was named the junior captain even after suffering a traumatic leg injury that kept him out of the entire season last year. So really proud of Bobby for being elected a captain despite all of that. And then here on my far left, I have Daryl Smith, who has been named our school at Deep Run the Outstanding Senior Wildcat. And that is the top honor that not just an athlete at Deep Run receives, but any student at Deep Run receives. So it's not just the best of our football program sitting here with me, it's the best of our school community. And I take a lot of pride in that. As a coach, going into my 5th season, having the type of quality people that are by my side here. I'm very excited for our season. I think that we have the most talented team that we've had since my time, since I've been at Deep Run. Probably the most talented team I've ever had as a head football coach, going back to my time in Brentsville, up in Northern Virginia. And I'm really, really excited for what this group's going to do. We have about 25 seniors. We have a rising junior class that was part of a 7-3 JV football team. So we haven't had a chance to do a lot of winning at Deep Run these last few years. We hope that turns around this season.
Hey guys, I know we didn't shush here, but really tough to hear. We can just lower the volume in the background a little bit. Thank you so much. Any folks on press row have a question?
Fellas, from y'all's perspective, tell us a little bit about the culture, the expectations that Coach Mullinax has set. What defines Deep Run football for y'all under his leadership?
I think what defines Deep Run football is effort and attitude. That's the only two things that you can control.
Our coaches put that in to us every day, just showing that we can have effort and attitude, and that's the thing we can control every day and get better.
They just want us to compete every day and just get after it with high energy too.
Coach, you talked about your senior class. Talk about which side of the ball is going to be your strength going into the season.
We return about 16 starters across both sides of the ball. The most of that is on defense. We return our entire defensive secondary, our whole defensive backfield, basically our whole starting linebacking core. I'm counting Bobby in that because he started as a sophomore. He would have been one of the best linebackers in the area if he hadn't had the injury last season. He's going to have that this year, I'm confident. So I think that we have a really strong secondary linebacking group. Linemen, we have some strong players. Keston Ransom, Ben Arroyo are two really talented defensive ends that have done some work on the camp circuit. We're going to have a really strong defense led by defensive coordinator Nick Taylor that gets to the ball, flies around, and plays with great effort. And I'm really excited to watch that side of the ball. Offensively, we return a lot of starters as well. Obviously, our offensive linemen up here, but we also return a receiving core that averages about 6'2" in height. So we have a bigger group that will have a lot of opportunity to try to get them the ball in a variety of ways.
How is this team different from your previous season, now going into year 5?
Sure. I think that the biggest difference is the buy-in to how we're going to win at Deep Run. And that's not to say that the other groups weren't bought in, it's just the size of those groups. And it's also the fact, last year we had 20-some seniors, half of them were playing football for the first time, or it was their second year playing football. We have 25 or so seniors, and all of them have been in the program just about for 3 or 4 years. I'm looking at guys that have been a part of it the last 3 seasons going into year 4 for them. So we have a more experienced team. It's not just age, but it's also experience. All 3 of these guys have played a lot of football at Deep Run, and it's going to be wonderful to watch them their senior years be in that leadership space.
Fellas, favorite football memory or experience? ever for either of y'all? It could be a game you watched, one you participated in, whatever comes to mind.
Definitely beating Meadowbrook my sophomore year. It was the first win we had in a few years, and it was just great to celebrate with the kids who brought us back.
I have to say, beating Tucker junior year was our first time in forever having a shutout team. So it felt good being on the lead team.
I'll have to say probably the same as you were saying, but only because of my perspective, that was a real hard game for us.
Appreciate it, guys. Let's give it
Thank
up
you,
for
guys.
everyone.